My name is Peter Gaston. I'm from Spin.com, and thanks for coming by to the Spin tent and the stage here at the Harley-Davidson tent here at Bonnaroo. Pleased to welcome over here Alex and Brian from the Gaslight Anthem. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Very good? All right. First time at Bonnaroo, right?
Yeah, first time.
And what was coming into it when you guys have done a ton of festivals already, but what were you thinking about what Bonnaroo would be like and how did it turn out?
I thought it was going to be hot, and it was.
Yeah.
But I thought it was, I think it used to be something different. I wasn't aware of it until a couple years ago, and then I think that the development of the festival itself has kind of catered itself to a lot of newer kind of interesting bands. You know, like you got the Gossip playing over there, and I think you can have a band like us and a band like them and the Kings of Leon and that kind of thing all at the same time, and I think that's cool. And then the comedy. I had high expectations, so far it's been good. Sometimes you go to a festival and you know it's just going to be a dump, and then I didn't expect this to be a dump, and it's not. So I was right.
So we just had you guys in New York on a tour bus, driving around a double-decker bus, driving around New York City.
It was more of a tourist bus, rather than a tour bus.
Right.
To be honest, it was nice though. I had fun that day.
Yeah.
That's interesting, and we don't normally get to do that, so it was cool.
That was my first time on one of those, and I've lived around there my whole life.
Yeah. The first time I think I saw you guys, I was blown away by just like the intensity of not just the performance, but the fans. Like, I felt like there were family members maybe crowd surfing. Like it was, I think your families were up in the balcony, and like it just felt like a real kind of hometown, homespun show.
Yeah.
That's getting a little bit bigger now. Like you're playing headlining Irving Plaza.
Yeah,
a few more family and friends to invite.
It's just a bigger hometown, though, you know, because everybody's invited, and it seems that we haven't strayed too far away from that sentiment that we had when we were playing places like the Knitting Factory, those real small clubs. I think we treat it the same, and there's just more people showing up to the party now.
Have there been some kind of like pinch yourself moments in the last like year or 2 years where you're just like when you started playing in this band, you're like, I'm in Australia. I'm like, do you ever like stand there on stage and you're like, I'm in Australia?
Australia was a big one. That was a big one for me at least. And then I mean, aside from that, I don't really have moments, but like I'll get back from tour and I'll sit down and be like, what, you know, because like you can't really see it when it's happening. It's all happening so fast. And then when you're finally home and it all settles, and you're like, wait, where did I just come from?
I think when you're on stage, sometimes I feel it. Like I'll just be like looking around and I'll see all these kids, and I remember when there was 20 kids in a basement. I can't believe that we're here. I don't know. I feel like we did it the right way, and we didn't change what we were believing in, and we didn't like, you know. I don't know. We're not wearing.
You didn't make like a disco record,
and I'm proud of that, and I'm grateful at the same time. But I have those moments where I look out and I'm just like, well, look at you guys, you know. I get excited about it.
Now, have you gotten to run into any of your heroes? Like people cross paths with you, and like
a lot of people. It's hard to pinpoint one. I've run into so many different people. I ran into Lily Allen, right?
Oh yeah.
Not so weird. She's cool. She's a normal girl. Like, I mean, little, but she's nice though, you know. And like, I didn't think, the All American Rejects. Those are really nice guys. We hung out with them a lot.
Yeah,
real cool. I think it's cool once you see guys and you run into them in places backstage that you would have never ever. When would we be in the same thing? Or us and Katy Perry?
Yeah,
she's not that cool. Bring it on, Katy.
Do we have a couple questions? All right. Jed just wants the recap. So playing at the Roo for the first time at Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
What will you remember about it?
What will you remember? Heat? I remember that was the first time we played. We kind of cranked through all the new songs, and I'll remember that as the first time that we really like laid them out there for everybody and played them, and it seemed that people were, you know, some people knew them already and some people liked them, and it seemed like, I don't know, it's exciting every time. I'll always remember like the first time we played the 59 sound. I can remember it was in the Knitting Factory in Los Angeles, and I'll always remember that this was the first time we played some of those songs, so that was cool.
All the stuff from the new record, pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much the bulk of it. I mean, that was the first Spirit of Jazz, first Old Haunts, couple more firsts there too, yeah. And
both which I botched, by the way.
You don't tell the kids that.
There's no magic.
Awesome. Well, this record is amazing, and we only hope the best things for you guys.
Thank you so much.
And see you on a bigger stage next time, I'm sure.
All right. Fair enough.
Gaslight Anthem. Alex
Drink
and Brian.
some water.
Thanks for coming by to hang out with us.
Thanks, guys.